Well, Jimmy moved in with his mother, 'cause he ain't got no place to go. Now I'm right back in the gutter with a garbage bag that's full of clothes. My name is Jimmy. His name's Greg Mule. Me, him, and you, we went to the same school. This ain't cool. I'm in a rage. He's tapping my mom's. We're almost the same age. Let's go. We on these bitch ass niggas. My mama, nigga. On the microphone, I drop bombs. Look at this car. Thanks a lot, mom. Here, happy birthday, rabbit. There's a brand new car. You can have it. A 1928 Delta. The shit won't even get me to the shelter. And I can't even say I'm from Motown. Cause I'm back. Hey, well, cause I live at home in a trailer. I don't know, I don't know. So much to say to me. I don't know. I'm running, I just say. I'm in a truck. You know I'm in a truck. Yeah, they know that switch bang in the eye. Lie, since younger we was stacking, no debate about it. Say what you feel, feel what you say, you know me fake about it. Hey, a move I make tryna get cake about it. I was raised in that place where they don't make it out. They been in that gym with my mans, we done made it out. 10 toes, how I stand and what you say about it. All about them bands, we don't play a lot. Tie up them loose ends, ain't no way around it. Better dot your I's and cross your T's, nigga. Watch your surroundings, you tryna survive the streets, nigga. One day you here, next day you gonna side with big, nigga. Yeah, in my city it ain't sweet, nigga. Nah, from where it's every man for theyself. But I'ma hold my dogs up, my mans need my help. Never turn my back on who be there for me. And I got love for you if I know you care for me. They know not to play with me. Ain't talking money, you don't got shit to say to me. Yeah, that's just the way it be. You know I run that shit from A to Z. They know not to play with me. Talking money, you don't got shit to say to me. Yeah, that's just the way it be. You know I run that shit from A to Z. Run a city, nigga. It ain't that pretty, nigga. 100 point, baby, get my side shitty, nigga. Yeah. We was taught to get them 150, nigga. Tell them get with me, nigga. I ain't nothing like these dudes, don't compare me to them. I'm out here bustin' moves, doing shit they wouldn't dare be doing. I ain't settling, I'm trying to get the best out of life. This pain I gotta never end, I let my stress out of night. Step in the booth and get the blessing of mine. Some women don't love you, they just possess the lie. That's why I put my trust in their bitch. First they love you, just what's on you, and fuck with every bitch now. Living no regrets, learn from your lessons. I'm tryna be my best and keep on earning blessings. Pray to the lucky watching over me, and I'ma keep on going for how I'm supposed to be. They know not to play with me. Talking money, you don't got shit to say to me. Yeah, that's just the way it be. You know I run that shit from A to Z. They know not to play with me. Talking money, you don't got shit to say to me. Yeah, that's just the way it be. You know I run that shit from A to Z. They know not to play with me. Yo, it ain't me. Yeah, I bang. You know I run it. Not play with me. I know what I'm doing it for. Like young boy in control.
Oh, damn. Okay. Damn. All right.
Had to return the love, I was stuck on being selfish. Mama raised a thug, it was no way she can help it. Said they funny but crazy, I never felt it. Family turned disloyal, hoes telling lies. Homies falling apart, but you don't see me picking sides. Feeling like I'm hunted by my past, all this pain to me. I swear they wasn't in the rain. All these new faces, swear a lot of shit done changed in me. They just rapping, they ain't really who they claim to be. And I'm too grown for the games you trying to play. Cause I'd rather we part our ways, just keep it straight with me. I'm supposed to trust when all you ever do is change on me. Like every time I turn around, they switching lanes for me. They lost a lot, I swear the block don't feel the same to me. It's like the love them took a change for me. How can you compare me to a nigga that's a lame? Really came from nothing, now it's diamonds in my chain. The streets really changed for me. Cause they ain't really who they claim to be. Shit just ain't the same to me. Really having money, a blessing from what we came from. In a different bag, but they thinking it's the same one. Baby, I'm too grown for the games you tryna play with me. I just want you to keep straight with me.
So I'm a gangster, don't compare me to no lane. Boy, I run a shot that you get stripped about your chain. Murder or designer, I don't know which one to blame. We don't trust no bitches, I just see niggas get played. Rolling up in chapters, but you know we play for keeps. Come through in the clutch, but when it's fan, it's not deep.
Well, the cold weather is certainly helping set the stage for what should be a physical primetime contest at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Tonight we start week 9 with a good one in primetime as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
You compare me to a nigga that's a lame. Really came from nothing, now it's diamonds in my chain. The streets really changed for me. Cause they ain't really who they claim to be. Shit just ain't the same to me. Really having money, a blessing from what we came from. lesson from where we came from. Ain't a different bag, but they thinking it's the same one. Baby, I'm too grown for the game you tryna play with me. I just want you to keep straight with me.
In motion right is Ridley. They'll start on the ground with Spears. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
He carried the ball one
line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Levis to throw it.
Thank you.
First throw of the game, going to be intercepted.
Thank you.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You talk about this Titan defense. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Damn.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
All right. Let's be great.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Wilson to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here.
Oh my God, bro. Is it not fucking lagging?
And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one, but that is showing an awful lot of confidence in a kicker to try and hit from 61 yards, and this one winds up no good.
So they tried the 59-yarder and missed it, and now this offense starts just 1 yard shy of midfield. Meanwhile, Levis's throw complete there to Bateman. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Here's Levis. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys? Coming off the last game, you play on a Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Levis to throw once more. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards to the 16 and a 1st down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Levis. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Fulk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Oh, for sure.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
Ooh, you got blessed.
He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. This defense for the Titans, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
They go play action now. Wilson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a give up the middle. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. The Steelers sitting at 5-2 on the year. And they've been playing well, really well. I mean, winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better, one play here, one play there.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Continuing to play at that level, and when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Now it's Wilson. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Steelers' 1st down as they take advantage of what looked like an unsure defense. They wind up getting 8 on 4th and 3.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
24, check 50, check 50. Check 52.
Play action. It's Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Wilson. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the Titans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Levis is that's taken in by Okonkwo. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Play action now. Levis escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of him.
Let's go.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack to move him to 3rd and long. Then here, just nothing available. And he's got to throw it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun to give to Spears. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. They go play action with Wilson. Going up top from Miller.
Oh, my God.
That's going to be knocked
We
away.
had him deep, Russ. Come on.
He's second
Everything
in
is
the NFL
so
in
out of
interceptions,
spec.
and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play.
Oh, so fun to watch. They just be grinding the fucking pepper.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Oh, my.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
I don't know.
Levis now on 1st and 10. That one's taken in by Spears.
Playing ass meat right
It's a
now.
gain of 6,
Ass
and that'll
meat.
make it 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best.
Oh, where the flag at? He
Keep
was
him
in
out
the
of it
tackle
where all
box.
the big boys are. You
Oh,
know,
this
make
game's so
someone
sick.
miss in the open field.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway.
That nigga was in
But
the
the
tackle
officials,
box.
they're going to say
Flag.
there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's 3rd down.
It's a run.
Levis out of the shotgun now. And he's going to be marked down just
Do that.
outside the
That.
10. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Levis to throw off play
Yeah, we
action.
here. Get his ass.
Now he'll escape to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
But you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Here's 2nd and 10. And Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here. Here's Spears on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 3rd and 4. Now they send a man in motion right. Now Levis. Flush to his right. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Will Levis, as the first half is winding down. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes our score 17-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Get ready. Deeper. Silver. Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
Final play of the half, it's Wilson. That's swung out wide to Harris. And some room to roam now. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
We're going to tighten the fuck up right now.
A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground.
Oh!
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Now it's Wilson. Here's one deep for Pickens. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by a Amari Hooker. Off to the races. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, but it was a downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first. And oh, we've seen it all now. It's a fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, sometimes the fake punts work out. They're fun, and you're so smart for doing it. And sometimes, Charles, what happens is an epic fail, and what we just saw was an epic fail.
And you're right about that, because the key here is the element of surprise. You have to catch a defense completely unaware that this might happen, this might occur. Unfortunately, somehow they tipped it off, or they were just well coached and on their toes.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Y'all just grinding the pepper and won't shut up about it.
Play action. Now Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but a penalty flag on the field. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Second down and a yard. Here's Wilson. It's brought in by Harris. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
We out of there. Every tackle I break is for nigga
maybe
right
2
there,
and a half
nigga.
to about the 39.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
From the 22 now, here's the 2nd and 8. Harris running straight ahead. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
Everywhere with they fat
Not too
ass,
many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
third down, Wilson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They hand this off to Harris. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Check, 59. Let's go, D.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Fryermuth, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. They're going to run it with Harris, and he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit.
Niggas get a fall forward, but this big-ass nigga just stopped in the track. Come on.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Levis looking to throw. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Levis.
Come on with that.
Find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, it's Levis looking to throw it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Levis back to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
CD, your call-out is for the wrong fucking team, bro.
Off the play fake, Levis. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins.
That's what I'm saying.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
This is a horrible game. Maybe this is my first game now. Horrible.
Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I get the thought process. 3rd and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way. But that means you're counting on your offensive line to win the line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, and there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage.
Oh, my God. Come on.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. DeAndre Hopkins, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Titans have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. On for the extra point is Folk. And the lead is up to 18 now. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
That shit is just done. We'll figure that out.
And they take a knee.
Good D, though. Good D.
And they will take a knee here. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. Though you say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for Tennessee, the victory moves them to 7-1 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for
niggas is trash, nigga. I'm just like, bruh. Let me see. What is this? Let's see, the Bears. The Bears. Look at the Bears. How many fuck this thing got? X Factor 5. Look, fuck out of here. Chargers. Look at the fucking Chargers. How am I on the same tier as the Chargers, bro? Like, you niggas is. I'm not complaining. I'm just like, bro, my offense is a 70-something ranked offense, my nigga. Like, how am I in the same? So the Steelers and the Jets got the same. Let me go to the Jets. Right. What like? What are y'all like? What is like? What is like? I don't know, bro. See, it's like I'm trying to figure out. Let me see, my nigga. Let me see. I the only one that's seeing this right now? Like, I don't understand. Oh, wait, hold on. This nigga, let me see. What are we talking about? This nigga on some other shit. Let me see. Right. Right. This, like, alright, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Alright, regular season week 1, 2, G-Pass, week 4, fantasy, fantasy, Okay, good shit, good shit. Let's see scenario. He had a scenario.